What's going on, everybody? So, back with another video, and there's gonna be a change to the way we're doing content. So, instead of the way I've been posting long form videos, I'm gonna try and do what I can to try and post weekly, which is gonna be rough, but yeah, which does mean that this whole like completing projects each week, it's gonna be kind of more of a insight looking of what I get done that week. So yeah. Anyways, we gotta get to work on the Mustang because we got a couple things to address. I'm gonna set this off. There's issues to solve on here, but I need to figure something out with my brother's truck first, because yesterday I got home from driving it because he wanted to drive it, so I had to drive it back home. But I may or may not broke the battery thing. Yeah, went to Walmart, got these. Looks like at least the positive one will have to have a terminal made for it, but the rest of these looks like we can just hook right up to them. Yeah. Alright. More hardware for the box. Bruh. Alright, these should be able to all fit. And what's nice about these is the fact that you can quickly connect and disconnect everything. Now, horn, please. Probably real quick explain what happened. So essentially what happened was I accidentally left the key in the door, opened the door, truck freaked out. So popped the hood, popped this off, gave it a sec, put it back on, opened the door again without the key in it, still freaked out. So I had to pull this off, but then it just snapped. But this is definitely gonna be a lot stronger and a lot more organized. Please do not freak out. Okay, everything has power. Make sure it cranks over. It's not fully dead, it shouldn't be. Alright, now it's on to the Mustang issue. Now there's actually two. If you couldn't tell by the cover, that hailstorm really took a lot of things out. You know, the top is done for, but there's one main issue that I may or may not be able to show here. Okay, we're gonna try starting it. What the? Yeah, anyways, time to get to work on this. It's been sitting way too long. Yeah, these calipers are pretty rusty. Luckily, that's not too bad. That should just come right off, but yeah, it's been sitting too long. So, I've got pulled up over here onto the ramps, and essentially, unfortunately, they didn't make this easy. I mean, I could just go in, cut a hole right where the fuel pump is, which eventually this is to be a race car style, but it's, I don't know, I'm so a little scared to like actually really cut into this. But yeah, we'll have to take this down, unplug everything, take everything out and all that, and hopefully there's not too much fuel in here, so. Probably get out of projectile protection, because I just had dust fall in my eye and I don't want fuel. Now I have these nice tools, thinking this already. So I just slip that on the line. Should allow me to maybe pull this off. Both lines are now off there. And I have a little breather tube. gas tank's falling this way. What the heck? Slip off, please. Okay, so I didn't get to film much of it, but the main plug undone, filler neck undone, and a lot of times people say to replace these, but I'll be honest, this one looks to still be in very good condition, so I'll probably keep that for now. But yeah, I also undid the breather thing, and I'm probably gonna put the connector thing back in and then undo the hose itself. It's just pretty nasty. Huh. What is that? I mean, it's kept them clean, that's for sure, but that's weird. Also went and got these off. It was the same process, just one of them had one of these weird little clips, and the other one I had to use the little tool thing and caused a mess, unfortunately. But here, I'm probably gonna clean this all up first, but there's this little ring here. Gotta take some impacts, little edge here, which I unscrew that, and then we can slide the pump assembly out of here.
Disgusting.
Now I don't have a brass pin thing. We do have a wood brush. I can't go like crazy on it, but yeah. Simple. Put that one without knocking it over. Seal. That feels so weird to do that. Oh, I'm pulling all of it down. Gosh dang it. Oh, now we have our new fuel pump. Definitely sounds a little on the chunky side, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely sounds better. And ow, that actually kind of hurt. Take a little bit off. That's all together now. And I forgot the seal. And let me just... Okay, I also got it cleaned up, and for anybody who's even remotely seen a Fox body tank, well, no, this is not even factory, and you can definitely tell for sure. Right here it says made in Canada. Oh, you can't even tell what company, but yeah, cleaned up. Now I gotta slide it under and get it back up. Speedy. That one's there we go. Okay, it's all loosened up now, so I should be able to just slide it right out. Maybe not do that. Well, the old one's out. It's still pretty full, that's for sure. Alright, we got the new fill filter here. I decided since I'm under here, I might as well, while at it. They also sent a couple of these. I'll only end up using one because the one end is just like a hose clamp, and the other one used one of these. Take the new filter, slide it right up in there. Now I can just plug everything in. That hose slipped on there for right now. Return hose slipped on. And then just slip that bad boy on there. Hose clamp, which I'm gonna have to do two-handed. Everything is in, put together, all together, just about. This I need to get mounted again, but otherwise we should be good to do a start. Well, I just made a weird discovery. Wait, okay. So that sound is not the fuel pump, it's the window. Anyways, let's get the startup done. Now we're gonna let it run for a little bit, like this. Yeah, hopefully this actually fixes the issue. It'll run much smoother now. A lot smoother, really. We come into here. Oh, never mind, that's still there. We definitely are pretty low. So I guess gas station run. Hopefully it doesn't break down. Now we'll warn you guys that it's probably gonna be loud because, you know, the top is still pretty gone. Well, gosh dang it, I should probably close the garage, huh? Tell it's a solid rear. Okay, well, I did perfectly fine. I'm kind of glad, honestly. Here we are, back home, and I also, because I needed the GoPro to cool down, so I decided to have a go with sewing part of the top, but I don't know. I want to know what your guys' thoughts. Comment down below if we should stitch this or just go ahead with a new top, because a new top, at least on the cheap side, is like less than 200, but at the same time, this is something that could look kind of cool.
I assure you, there is no magical exit door.